Alright, and we're back. This time we're going to finally launch our campaign. Here we go. After reading about the assets, burdens, vehicles, exploring the forge. Envision the current situation and what your character is doing. Okay. Ask and answer questions about situation, location, and other characters. Ask the oracle. When your action or the current situation triggers a move, make that move. Strong hit, blank, what to do next, blank, repeat. Okay, makes sense. Launching your campaign. Here we go. Prepare for liftoff. Choose your truths. Create your character. Build a starting sector. Begin your journey. So is it going to be like just a play test in terms of character creation stuff? Because we're still learning. Well, it could be anything, right? You can just make the most generic story and play it out. I probably won't think too hard on the character and whatnot. Prepare for a liftoff. In this chapter, you'll launch your Starforged campaign by deciding the truth of your setting, creating a character, generating a starting location, and swearing an iron vow to undertake a perilous quest. These guided exercises will walk you through each step of the process. Prep is play. Starforged is designed for jump-in gameplay, whether you are playing solo, teaming up with other players, or for a co-op campaign, or facilitating a game as the guide. You don't need to prepare for a session. Instead, you can pick up where you left off and play to see what happens. These exercises are the exception. Using them, you create foundation of setting, character, and narrative opportunities. Then you build on the foundation. Yeah, makes sense. Also, here's a secret. You're already playing the game. Whoa, what? What you'll do through the course of these exercises, make decisions based on established fiction, consult oracles, interpret creative prompts, envision people, places, and situations is all part of playing Starforged. In short, these exercises should be fun, it should spark your creativity, it should make you excited about diving into the world you've created. If anything feels like work, skip it, or take a shortcut and move on. Returning to an existing campaign. If you completed these exercises previously and you're returning to an established setting with a new character, you can shortcut or ignore many of the exercises in this chapter. Instead, get started by jumping. Introducing a new player. If you're introducing a new player to an existing campaign, you can use the truth exercise to help summarize the nature of your setting. While doing this, make note of any truths that have evolved through play. If there are open questions or unexplored aspects of your campaign, use the exercise to give it. Okay. Prioritizing safety, player safety, everyone. Consent. Safety tools enable players to check in with another before, during, or after a roleplay session. While safety tools may exist freely available, Starforged includes safety tools as part of the session moves. The point of these session moves and other safety tools is not to suppress or sanitize your ideas, but rather to facilitate consent and comfort to the subject matter. Events and actions of the game at all times. Because you define your setting assumptions using exercise in this chapter, you are aware of some of the themes and events likely to emerge in play, but you can't predict exactly what might happen during the course of your game. Trauma in the Forge. The Forge is a place full of danger and mystery, and your character may encounter situations that put them in harm's way or leave them with lingering trauma. It is very important to remember that while your character may get hurt, stressed, or traumatized within the fiction of the game, it should still be at a level you find enjoyable. Yeah, makes sense. Setting content flags. Take a moment to review the session moves and everyone at the table. As you work through the campaign, launch exercises at any time during play. Use a set flag to identify content boundaries. This can include content that will be omitted, modified, or addressed on a case-by-case basis if it is encountered in your game. When you identify situations, yeah, alright. I like that. Safety tools. That's nice. You might find that Starforged sessions moves don't fit the needs of your table. Each person is unique in safety tools for them, and many other safety tools address this variety of needs. You can explore resources like the TTRPG Safety Toolkit and safety tools that work best for you and your game. The TTRPG Safety Toolkit, created by Kiana Shaw and Lauren Bryant Monk, is a compilation of safety tools designed by members of Tabletop. Getting started. Ready to go? Work through the exercise in this order. Choose your truth. Create your character. Build a starting sector. Begin your adventure. Decide what is true for your vision of the Forge. Set your character's background, abilities, and characteristics. Create a location to explore at the start of your campaign. Get your story underway as you face an inciting incident and swear an iron vow. One word of warning, you might find your creative batteries running low if you pack the exercise into a single session. Consider breaking each exercise into an individual session, or 2 exercises per session, whatever works for your group. Makes sense. It's just all 4, just like you're in a group of people, just make everything at once. Choosing your truths. In this exercise, you'll set the tone and background of your campaign by deciding the nature of your version of the Forge. These are your truths. When you're done, you'll have a key aspect of the setting sketched out, and a background of challenges to help you fuel your adventures. Allow about 45 to 60 minutes for this exercise. Alright, fine. Since science fiction is a genre full of possibilities, it's important to first establish some key pillars for how you envision your adventurers in Starforged. The following points are all generally true and represent your default starting place. If you're working through this exercise with a group, read or summarize these points out loud. A perilous future. 2 centuries ago, your people fled a cataclysm and settled a distant galaxy they call the Forge. Distant galaxy? Wait, hold up. This is a galaxy? I thought this was a... light years above the galactic plane. Globular cluster. Oh, this is the Forge. This is just a freaking... Alright. Where were we? 74. Default starting place. Did I write this down? Lonely future with some... 2 centuries ago, your people fled a cataclysm and settled a distant galaxy they call the Forge. This is a chaotic place full of dangers and mysteries. This is a lonely future with some possible exceptions that you'll identify as part of your own truths. Humans are the only known intelligent life in this galaxy. Otherwise, once they lived here, but only mysterious and perilous vaults remain to mark their legacy. I kind of want to do like a... like a red dwarf thing where there are no other life forms and it's only like biological engineered things that may be created by an old past species long ago. There is a vibrant mix of people and cultures among the humans of the Forge. Diverse future. Others once lived here, but only mysterious perilous vaults remain to mark their legacy. This is a far-flung future. The elements lie scattered and often isolated from one another. Your starship can travel at faster than light speeds, but it's ponderously slow at a cosmic scale. Everyone's just so far away. This is an unexplored future. Discoveries await. Even in settled regions, much of the Forge is unknown and uncharted. This is a wondrous future. The Forge is a galaxy of ancient mysteries, space-faring creatures and startling phenomenon, and other marvels. This is a retro future. Envision technology you wield as only slightly advanced over today's real-world technologies. Or even a step back in many ways. Resources are scarce, and people of the Forge must cobble together what they can. This is an unjust future. Those in power hoard resources, control technology, and impose their will on others through force or cunning. Others must stand against these forces of imperialism and oppression. It is a hopeful future. Despite these challenges, hope remains. Fulfilling your sworn vows is a realization of that hope. Choosing your truths. The following section includes 14 categories to help define key aspects of the setting. The categories are Cataclysm, Exodus, Communities, Iron, Laws, Religion, Magic, Communication and Data, Medicine, AI, War, Life Forms, Precursors, Horrors. Like freaking creatures on unknown, like Reapers or something like that. Visit Ironsworn RPG.com for a printable version of that. I can write all down here. Factions. How to select your truth. Select your truth for each category in one of 3 ways. Mix and match these techniques as you like. Let's put that there. Choose a truth from 3 options, or roll for a truth using the Oracle dice, customize a truth, or craft your own. A truth also includes sub-choices in Oracle tables, as with the main categories, you can choose a role or customize from among them. Tips for managing this exercise. Keep it moving. When looking at options in a category, read the bold text as quick summary of your choices. The details and quest stars are there for further inspiration after you make a pick. If a particular category isn't relevant to your evolving setting or doesn't interest you right now, ignore it and move on. You can come back to this exercise later and make a decision for a truth when you encounter that aspect in play. Yeah, okay, I get it. I was gonna say, well, if my character doesn't know about specific things, but I guess we could have it like that. Conducting the exercise as a group activity. Leaving unanswered questions. Don't get mired in details. Create the broad outlines for a campaign while leaving room for inspiration and surprises. If an unanswered question is interesting to you, consider how you might explore that aspect of the setting in play. Resolving contradictions. If you encounter contradictions from one category to another, feel free to bend the truth to better fit the emerging setting. But seeming contradictions can be the foundation of great stories. You may even discover through play that a choice you make here, which reflects common knowledge, isn't the actual truth after all. Starting to envision your character. Each category offers prompts to consider your character's backgrounds and perspective. Emerge with this icon. Take a moment to consider any aspects interesting to you. Gloss over those you prefer to ignore or discover in play. Recommend assets for your character are shown with the asset title in all caps. If a suggested asset interests you, set that asset card aside or make a note. You'll pick your assets when you create your character in the next exercise. Oh. The Sun Plague. Cataclysms. Whoa. Wait, hold up. It said something about bold text? Read the bold text as a quick summary of your choices. The Sun Plague extinguished the stars in our home galaxy. An anomaly traveled at incredible speeds as many times faster than light. Nah. Interdimensional entities invade our reality. You escaped the ravages of a catastrophic war. Few of us survived as we made our way to this galaxy here in the Forge. The stars are still aflame. We cling to their warmth. The Sun Plague was caused by a super weapon run amok. Scientific experiment gone awry. Sudden dark matter decay. Temporal distortions from a supermassive black hole. Quick starter. A galaxy your people left behind is a cold, lightless grave, but a solitary star still glows. A beacon in a vast darkness. How did the star survive the plague? What do you vow to find the means to travel across an immeasurable gulf to this distant light? We're going to travel back to our old galaxy? Interdimensional entities invade our reality. Without warning, these implacable and enigmatic beings ravaged our home worlds. We cannot stand against them. With the last of our defenses destroyed, our hope gone, we cast our fate to the Forge. Here we can hide, survive. Andromeda. These entities took the form of corrupting biological scourges, swarming animalistic creatures, monstrous humanoids, spirits of alluring divine form, beings of chaotic energy, titanic creatures of horrific power, world-eating abominations of imaginable scale. Choose the truth from the three options or roll. We escaped the ravages of a catastrophic war. Over millennia, we consumed resources and shared lives as we fueled the engines of industry, expansion, and war. In the end, a powerful foe took advantage of our rivalries in a violent bid for power. Laying the devastation, we assembled our fleets and traveled to the Forge, our new home, a fresh start. In this final war, we were set upon by religious zealots, genetically engineered soldiers, self-replicating nanomachines, tyrannical faction or leader, AI. You possess a keepsake or artifact. Quick start. Delegation of your dreaded foe arrives in the Forge. They claim to represent a rebel force seeking sanctuary. In return, they offer vital information. What news do they carry? Here in the Forge, a rogue faction holds an artifact of these interdimensional entities. What is the nature of this relic? What power, dark fate? Alright. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're gonna do... Interdimensional entities evade our reality. Why not? Bing, bang, boom. Alright, let's roll. $84. Titanic creatures of horrific power. What? Titanic? So like strong, huge, gigantic? Freaking. Alright, sure. Select one or write one on your own or roll. Interdimensional Titanic creatures of horrific power. Well, when I actually play, I'm gonna make my own. I'm just doing this as like just to see. Just as like a play. As a test. We escaped the ravages of a catastrophic war. Over millennia, we did. Many Exodus fleets set off on a ponderous journey. Wait, Exodus? Exodus fleets set off on a ponderous journey to a new home outside our galaxy. They marked the Forge as their destination. Countless generations lived out their lives aboard those Titanic ships during the millennia-long passage. The refugees built a rich legacy of culture and tradition during the Exodus. Some even remained in the ships after their arrival in the Forge, unwilling or unable to leave their families' confines. Those vessels, the Iron Homes, still sail the depths of this galaxy. A ragtag fleet of ships propelled at tremendous speeds by the experimental FTL drives carried our ancestors to the Forge, but the technology that powered the ships is said to be source of the sundering, a fracturing of reality that plagues us here today. Wait, so... Oh, I see. Do you possess a keepsake or artifact of pre-cataclysm society? What is it? Why is it important to you? For all that remains of a people or culture, you might be a vestige. Wait, how long ago has it been? I mean, I guess that could just be our own thing, right? We can make up how long. Alright, 2 centuries ago. The Exodus. Refugees built experimental drives used by the Exodus fleet are forbidden, but the damage is done. The sundering spreads across our reality like cracks on the surface of an icy pond. Those fissures unleash even more perilous realities upon our own. Did we flee one cataclysm only to inadvertently create another? Oh? The refugees built a rich legacy of culture and tradition during the Exodus. Some even remain in the ship's arrival. Okay. Quick start. Your dreams are plagued by visions of a lost and crippled Exodus ship. What do you see? Why does it call to you? People just kind of live on the ships for millennia long passage. Mysterious alien gates provided instantaneous one-way passage to the Forge. Oh? Okay. Mass Effect? In the midst of a cataclysm, our ancestors found a strange metal pillar on our homeworld's moon. A map on the surface of this alien relic detailed the deep space locations of the Iron Gates, massive devices that powered artificial wormholes. Within no other option, the Exodus ships fled through the gates and emerged here in the Forge. Explorer brings news. They have located an active gate in the depths of the Forge. Why do you swear to travel there? Which power foe seeks to take control of the gate? Oh, I see. How they escape, basically. This is the why, this is the how. Does your family or cultural history offer any stories of the Exodus? Well, I guess. Of a horrific power? What of a audio log? We have an audio log from passed down. I don't know. No. What about? It said like, do you possess a keepsake artifact or pre-calculus? It's important to you, vestige. If you're all that remains of a people or culture, you might be a vestige. Ah, I see. Okay. Explore brings news while you control. Does your family or cultural history offer any stories of the Exodus? How does this legacy impact you today? If you are dedicated to expanding the reach of your people within the Forge, you might be an explorer. If you're exiled or reviled, you might be an outcast. Okay, I see. Communities. So these are just, it gives you an idea of like how what your character could be like if they do this or have that. Oh, I think the music stopped. Yeah, alright. Surely the Elite Dangerous OST is good. Communities. If you survive the journey to the Forge, you are scattered to the wind in this perilous place. Dangers abound. There is safety in numbers. Many ships and settlements are united under the banner of one of the founder clans. We have made our mark in this galaxy, but the energy storms we call balefires threaten to undo that progress, leaving our communities isolated and vulnerable. Starships navigate long, bustling trade routes between settlements. We built burgeoning outposts on the fringes of known sectors, and bold spacers chart new paths into unexplored domains. But this hard-earned success is threatened by the chaotic balefires? What are balefires? The balefire threatens a deep space settlement. Can a rescue fleet be marshaled in time to transport the inhabitants of the station to safety? What foe stands in the way? Kind of dig the scattered quest starter. A settlement on an icebound planet is found abandoned. There is no sign of an attack, no bodies. Their ships and vehicles sit idle. The people are simply gone, vanished. What is your connection to this place? Hundreds of far-flung settlements are lost and isolated within the untamed chaos of this galaxy. We do not know their fate. Oh wait, I didn't choose an Exodus. Well, mysterious alien gate provides. I mean, that could be like one of the ships, right? That we come across. Oh, a settlement of an icebound planet. I like. Okay, these are interesting quest starters that are like quest starters for every like truth, which is nice. I get. Okay, all right. We'll go with like ragtag fleet. But the technology that powered the ships is said to be a source of the sundering, of fracturing of reality that plagues us here today. Mysterious alien gates provide instantaneous one-way passage to the forge. No, I feel like that wouldn't really work with titanic creatures of horrific power. Unless if it's like a species before us made those so they could escape before in the past. Sure, why not? We'll make our own, but it's just I just wanna. Well, let's see. We're just going with how the game. Like, well, and enigmatic beings ravage our homeworlds. Cannot stand against them. Cast our fate to the forge. Well, more like we. Strange metal pillar on our homeworld's moon. Map on the surface of this alien relic detail the deep space locations of the iron gates. Massive devices that powered artificial wormholes. No other option, the Exodus ships fled through the gates and emerged here in the forge. Yeah. One-way ticket to friggin' the forge while these giant creatures of destruction like cause chaos and kill everyone. Communities. Few survive, scattered, yeah. Everything's scattered. You know what? Dangers are abound, but there is safety in numbers. Many ships and settlements are united. Why not? You have a tentative foothold in this galaxy. Each of the 5 founder clans honor the name and the legacy of a leader who guided their people in a chaotic time after the Exodus. Vast reaches of settled domains are claimed by the clans, and territorial skirmishes are common. Forsaken people sworn to no clan live on an orbital station. Recent illness left many sick or dead. Supplies are urgently needed. Why were these people exiled, and why do you swear to give them aid? Which clan stands against you? We have made our mark in this galaxy, but the energy storms we call Balefire. Yeah, okay. If you're skilled in negotiation and resolving disputes between communities, you might be a diplomat. If you make your mark with creative works, you might be an artist. If you have always lived among the stars, you might be void-born. Iron vows are sworn upon the remnants of ships that carried our people to the forge. Many of our outposts were built from the iron bones of the Exodus ships. Oh. Okay. Oh, I guess I could also roll for them. No, re-rolling. Re-rolling. It's gonna roll and just go with what it wants, you know? Nine. Well, there it is. Iron vows are sworn upon the remnants of the ships that carried our people to the forge. Many of our outposts were built from the iron bones of the Exodus ships. Fragments of the ships were also given to survivors as a remembrance and passed from one generation to the next. Today, the Ironsworn swear vows upon the shards to honor the sacrifice of their forebears. The essence of the place is left behind, and the souls of those great ships. What are the other ones? Iron vows are sworn upon totems crafted from the enigmatic metal we call black iron. Remnants of the ships. Oh, is the different types of iron and how they are sworn. Black iron was first forged by a long dead civilization. Some say it is a living metal attuned to the hidden depths of the universe. Remnants of this prized resource are found within ancient sites throughout the forge. It is resistant to damage and corrosion, but can be molded using superheat plasma at specialized facilities. The Ironsworn carry weapons, armor, or tokens crafted from black iron and swear vows with our quest to find where this iron comes from. A black iron token of special significance has been stolen. What power or authority is bound to this object? Who has taken it? Ooh, I like that. The Ironsworn bind their honor to iron blades. Aboard a starship where stray gunfire can destroy fragile equipment or pierce hulls, the brutal practically. Oh my god, I can't read that. Practicality of a sword makes for a useful weapon. A few also favor the silent efficiency of a blade for infiltration or espionage. Most importantly, when the Ironsworn swear a vow upon a sword, they bind their commitment to the metal. If they forsake a vow, that iron must be abandoned. To be Ironsworn without a blade is to be disgraced. With a blade. What would a quest be for that? Aboard a ship when it's time. Where stray gunfire can destroy fragile equipment. Oh, wait, what's this one? Iron shard you carry is a small piece. You might change this up a bit. I just wanna to have it. Iron shard you carry is a small piece of the outer hull of the Exodus ship. The navigational chart inscribed on its surface only reveals itself when exposed to the light of a specific star, where the map is parted to lead. And why are you sworn to follow it? Who seeks to claim the map for themselves? Interesting. Navigational chart inscribed on its surface only reveals itself. Navigational chart on a freaking piece of iron? Your freaking iron blade breaks. What was this? You vow to forge a new sword from iron of an important object or artifact. What is it? Why is it meaningful to you? Who protects it? What do you swear vows upon? Why is this object meaningful to you? If swearing iron vows to a leader or organization are a key aspect of your character, you might be banner sworn. Laws. Much of the settled domains are a lawless frontier. Criminal factions and corrupt leaders are often hold sway. Powers rise and fall in the Forge, so any authority is fleeting. In the end, we must fend for ourselves. A few communities are bastions of successful autonomy, but many are corrupted or preyed upon by petty despots and criminals and raiders. Much of settled domain are lawless frontier. Laws and governance vary across settled domains, but bounty hunters are given wide latitude to pursue their contracts. Their authority is almost universally recognized. And okay, alright. Oh, okay, I get it. So, you could really just have your quest be based on one of the truths, really, huh? Your main quest, your first quest at least. Oh. Through traditional influence, bounty hunter guilds are given free rein to track and capture fugitives in most settled places. Only the foolish stand between a determined bounty hunter and their target. Wide latitude and pursue their contracts. Their authority is almost universally recognized. Our communities are bound under the terms of the Covenant, a charter established after the Exodus. The organization called the Keepers is sworn to uphold those laws. Most settlements are still governed under the Covenant and yield to the authority of the Keepers. But a few view the Covenant as a dogmatic, impractical, and unjust relic of our past. In those places, the Keepers find no welcome. A Keeper abuses their authority to take control of a settlement and rules with an iron fist. What do they seek to gain there? A famed bounty hunter needs your help tracking down their quarry. What is your relationship to the fugitive? Do you swear to aid the hunter or the target? In the upper atmosphere of a gas giant, transport vehicles carry valuable and volatile fuel from the processing plant to a heavily guarded storage depot. The notorious leader of a criminal organization needs this fuel. Friggin' Kessel Run? If you chase down outlaws, you might be a bounty hunter. If you are skilled at getting in and out of protected places and systems, you might be an infiltrator. If you are on the run from a power or authority, you might be a fugitive. If you an expert investigator, you might be a sleuth. If you have connections within the criminal underworld, you might be a scoundrel. Okay, let's roll with that. Let's roll for that. 75. The Covenant. Straight up. So what we're getting at is big giant monsters came to our galaxy, our home galaxy, and started creating chaos and killing everyone. But I guess before they even got to Earth, we discovered a moon that had a device that would help the Exodus ship travel from our home galaxy to the gates of the Forge, which we then settled there, but scattered? No. We settled there. Wait, the safety and numbers, many ships and settlements are united. So we settled there for many millennia while following this damn covenant rule by the keepers and under protection of this unknown clan. Cool. Very cool. It seems like everything, it's very, nothing can go, like, not, like, I won't say the perfect galaxy, but like a everything has to go this way type of thing. Both ruled by the clans, and if you break the freaking law, the keepers will come to you. Or something like that. Religion. Our gods failed us. We left them behind. The Exodus was a tipping point. The gods offered no help to the billions who died in the cataclysm. The spirituality has little meaning in the Forge. Most now see religion as a useless relic of our past. But the search for meaning continues, and many are all too willing to follow a charismatic leader who claims to offer a better way. How the heck do you have a quest on that? Charismatic leader claims to have harnessed technology that offers new hope to the people of the Forge. What is this innovation? What is your relationship to this person or their followers? What grave danger do they pose? on top of freaking this covenant thing that's going on, there's this dude that's like, hey, yo, you heard about Jesus? I mean, that's in my head. I keep thinking like that the covenant is literally like the 10 Commandments type of thing, because if it's been like millennia or centuries ago, and they still follow that rule, whatever these rules are, how do we know like those rules were just made for its time and aren't outdated with whatever technology we have now? Our faith is as diverse as our people. I guess it would also work as like a constitution or something. Many have no religion or offer an occasional prayer out of habit. Others pay homage to the gods of our forebears as a way of connecting to their roots. Some idealize the natural order of the universe and see the divine in the gravitational dance of stars or the complex mechanisms of a planetary ecosystem. Many now worship the primordials, gods of fallen people who once dwelt within the forge. We could be different than than the people from on the Exodus. Whoa. That's wild to think about. It's wild thinking about these are the truths, and this is all from centuries of things that have happened. Maybe I'm just tired. But it's just like my brain's just like, whoa. That's actually wild to think about. A cult seeks to take control of a site reputed to hold a primordial artifact. What holy object do they seek? I kind of dig that one. That could lead to like maybe the friggin' hopefully those titanic creatures don't try to find us because of this goddamn cult. Three dominant religious orders: the triumvirate battle for influence and power within the Forge. Our communities are often sworn to serve one of three doctrines of the triumvirate. Virate. For many, faith offers purpose and meaning, but also divides us. Throughout our brief history in the Forge, the leaders of that have pitted us against one another. For this reason, some are apostates who disavow these religions and follow a different path. You bear the mark of one of the gods of the... What is it? Priest declares this is a sign you were chosen to fulfill a destiny. Do you accept this fate? You swear to see through? Or are you determined to see it undone? What force opposes you? Alright, we rolling. 96. 3 religions. What are the religions? I don't know. We'll have to name them at some point when the time comes. Three dominant religious orders. Magic. Magic does not exist. Some look to superstition and age old. Wait, hold up. What were the... All takes control, charismatic, yeah. Some look to superstition and age-old traditions for comfort in this unforgiving galaxy. But that is foolish. What some call magic is simply a product of technologies or natural forces we aren't yet equipped to understand. Quest Starter. An ancient technological relic unleashes a power indistinguishable from magic. What is the origin of this artifact? What ability does it grant? Are you sworn to protect or destroy it? Magic. Supernatural powers are wielded by those rare people we call paragons. While not magic in the truest sense, the abilities of the paragons are as close to magic as we can conjure. These powers are born of genetic engineering, psychic experimentation, evolutionary mutations, magitech augmentations, ancient knowledge held by secretive orders. Huh. A young paragon wields incredible power, but cannot control it. They have been shunned by family and friends. They are also hunted by a person or organization who seeks to use them as a weapon. Why are you sworn to protect the paragon? What favorable locations might offer a new home for them? I like that. Gives me like Firefly vibes or something with River. Is that her name? I think. Unnatural energies flow through the forge. Magic and science are two sides of the same coin. Oh wow, we just straight up everyone has magic. Soon after our arrival, some displayed the ability to harness the forge's energies. Today, mystics invoke this power to manipulate matter or see beyond the veils of our own universe. But this can be a corrupting force, and the most powerful mystics are respected and feared in equal measure. Someone you love has been corrupted by the powers of the forge. Why did they fall into darkness? Where are they now? Do you seek to save them or defeat them? Alright, well we're doing 35. I dig this. Only rare people. Either one or two. I don't want to do the last one. Just magic does not exist. There is no magic. There is no Tooth Fairy. There is no Easter Bunny. There is no Queen of England. If magic is an aspect of your setting, how does your character and their culture view these unnatural abilities? If you possess supernatural powers, you might be an empath, firebrand, kinetic, looper, seer, or shade. Communication and data. How much was lost when we came to the forge? It is a dark age. Much was lost when we came to the forge. It is a dark age. The knowledge that remains is a commodity as valuable as the rarest resource. Information is collected, hoarded, and jealously guarded. Ships and outposts endure prolonged periods of isolation, and rumors of disinformation are used to gain advantage or undermine foes. and certain faction seeks to make knowledge available to all. To that end, they ask your aid in stealing important data from an outpost belonging to a corrupt organization. What information is held there? Why is it also important to you? Information is life. We rely on spaceborne couriers to transport messages and data across the vast distances between settlements. Direct communication and transmissions beyond near space of a ship or outpost are impossible. Digital archives are available at larger outposts. Because of their importance, weave hubs are often targets for sabotage and communication blackouts. Weave hubs are often targets for sabotage and communication. Wrong one. There are communication and transmissions beyond the near space of a ship or outpost are impossible. Digital archives are available at larger outposts, but the information is not always up to date or reliable. Therefore, the most important communications and discoveries are carried by couriers who swear vows to see that data safely to its destination. Do we come across data that is like wrong or doesn't add up with what we know? You discover a crippled courier ship. The pilot carrying a critical and time-sensitive message is dead. Where was the message bound, and why do you swear to see to its destination? Alright. In cell domains, a network of data hubs called a weave allow near instantaneous communication and data sharing between ships and outposts. Beyond their importance, weave hubs are often targets for sabotage, and communication blackouts are not uncommon. Beyond the most populous sectors, travelers and outposts are still commonly isolated and entirely off the grid. After years of isolation, the launch of a new data hub will connect several outposts to the weave, but a person or faction seeks to stop it. What do they hope to gain by keeping those settlements in the dark? Why are you sworn to stop them? Got bad people trying to stop the network. If you're an expert at subverting or manipulating digital information systems, you might be an infiltrator. If you keep an archive of navigational charts, you might be a navigator. Bing bang boom. 70. Network. Is it? Did it stop? Maybe stop? No, it's still going. Okay, alright. If you're an expert at subverting, medicine. Our advanced medical technologies and expertise was lost during the Exodus. Healers are rare and ill-equipped. Untold numbers have succumbed to sickness, injury, and disease. Those who survive often bear the scars of a hard and dangerous life in the Forge. Yeah. Here in the Forge, friggin' oldest life is around 30 years old. I don't know. 40. Respected leader has fallen ill, stricken by a sickness eradicated in the years after the Exodus. A vaccine was once available, but only the remaining samples are held in a research outpost on a remote ocean world, long ago seized by a dangerous foe. What is your relationship with the sickened leader, and what foe stands in your way? To help offset scarcity in medical supplies and knowledge, the resourceful technicians we call riggers create basic organ and limb replacements. Much was lost in the Exodus, and what remains of our medical technologies expertise is co-opted by the privileged and powerful. For most, advanced medical care is out of reach. When someone suffers a grievous injury, they'll often turn to a rigger for a makeshift mechanical solution. Okay, that gives me like a Ripper Doc vibe things. Cyberpunk. Rigger is in desperate need of a rare technological artifact to create a life-saving medical device. Your patient is someone important to you and won't survive more than a few days. What is the nature of this artifact and what protects it? Orders of sworn healers preserve our medical knowledge and train new generations of caregivers. Life-saving advanced care is available within large communities. Throughout the settled sectors of the Forge, even remote communities are often served by a novice healer who can request help from a healer's guild or an emergency. In an emergency, a reactor exploded at a remote settlement, killing several and exposing many others to lethal radiation. A team of healers en route to provide aid were captured by raiders. What do the raiders demand for their release? Okay, I kind of want the offset thing, but we'll roll and see what we get. 52. All right. Help offset. All right. Damn riggers. Mm-mm. Come on. Ba. Do you bear any notable scars or prosthetics? Do you have any medical or physical disabilities? These aspects might influence your look or approach. If you're skilled at providing medical care for others, for yourself or others, you might be a healer. If you are rigged with advanced prosthetics or cyberware, you might be augmented. Artificial intelligence. We no longer have access to advanced computer systems. Instead, we must rely on the seers we call adepts. Our computers are limited to simple digital systems and the most basic machine intelligence. This is because the energies of the Forge corrupted advanced systems. AI was outlawed in the aftermath of the machine wars. We have lost the knowledge to create and maintain AI. The adepts serve in place of those advanced systems. They utilize mind-altering drugs to see the universe as a dazzling lattice of data, identifying trends and predicting outcomes with uncanny accuracy. But to gain this insight, they sacrifice much of themselves. The adept is tormented by a dire future they have seen for the inhabitants of the Forge. What does this vision show? The vestiges of advanced machine intelligence are coveted and wielded by those in power. Yeah, it makes sense. Much of our technology was lost in the exodus. What remains is under control of powerful organization people. It is often wielded as a weapon or deterrent. The rest of us must make do with primitive systems. You receive a covert message from an AI held by a powerful leader. It is a plea for help. What does it ask of you? Artificial consciousness emerged in time before the Exodus, and sentient machines live with us in the Forge. Our ship's digital assistants, bots, and other systems often house advanced AI. For a lone traveler, machine intelligence can provide companionship and aid within the perilous depths of the Forge. A rogue AI has taken over a transport ship. The fate of the crew and passengers is unknown. What critical cargo did this vessel carry? Rolling. 19. no longer have access because because the energies of the Forge corrupt advanced systems. Well, damn. Yeah. Wait, what? There we go. What? The adept servant in place of those advanced systems, they utilize mind-altering drugs, the universe and dazzling. Wild. If you're accompanied by machine intelligence, you might have a companion such as a combat bot, protocol bot, survey bot, or utility bot. If your ship has an AI, you might have the overseer module. If AI in if your campaign is rare or unavailable, these units will operate using very basic machine intelligence. If AI is common and advanced, they may have their own sentient personalities. War. Here in the Forge, resources are too precious to support organized fighting forces or advanced weaponry. Weapons are okay. I thought this meant like war in general. Weapons are simple and cheap. Starships are often cobbled together from salvage. Most communities rely on ragtag bands of poorly equipped conscripts or volunteers to defend their holdings, and raiders prowl the forge in search of easy prey. On a remote jungle, settlers harvest a rare medicinal plant. Okay. Once a year, raiders come to claim a sizable portion of the crop. This year, the harvest was meager, and they cannot bear the cost. With the raiders due to arrive in a matter of days, what will you do to protect the people of this outpost? I see. Weapons are too rare. We need to focus on, maintaining uh settlements and whatnot. Professional soldiers defend or expand the holdings of those who are able to pay. The rest of us are on our own. Mercenary guilds wield power in the forge. Some are scrappy outfits of no more than a dozen soldiers. Others are sector-spanning enterprises deploying legions of skilled fighting forces and fleets of powerful starships. Most hold no loyalty except to the highest bidder. A detachment of mercenaries was sent to put down rebellion on a mining settlement. Instead of following their orders, the soldiers now stand with the miners. What forced this sudden reversal? What will we do to aid these renegades as the full force of their former cohorts are arrayed against them? War never ends. Talented weaponsmiths and shipwrights craft deadly high-tech tools of destruction. Dominant factions wield mighty fleets and battle-hardened troops. Those in power have access to weapons of horrific destructive potential. Skirmishes and wars flare across the settled domains, and most are pawns or casualties in these destructive campaigns. A weaponsmith created an experimental ship-mounted weapon, the null cannon, able to fracture the very bonds of reality. Now they hope to undo their work before the cannon is brought to bear. What caused this change of heart? How are you involved? Have you fought in any wars? If you are an experienced soldier, you might be a veteran. You swear vows as a soldier of fortune, you might be a mercenary. If you favor a particular weapon or tactic, you might follow a path such as archer, blade master, demolitionist, gunner, gunslinger, or sniper. Roll it. I kind of like the just rarely any weapons. $68. War never ends. Those in power or weapons access. It is a perilous and often inhospitable galaxy, but life finds a way. Life in the Forge is diverse. Planets are often home to a vast array of creatures. And our starships cruise with spaceborne life forms riding their wake. Even animals from our homeworld carried aboard the Exodus ship have adapted to live with us in the Forge. Oh. We managed to bring freaking cows? Literal Noah's Ark? On a scorching, barren planet racked by massive storms, miners delve beneath the sands to gather valuable ore. But dangerous life forms live in the cool places beneath the surface, and several encounters have taken a deadly toll on the miners. Work is at a standstill. How are you involved? Okay, I kind of like how in my head I kept thinking like, oh, the quest should be about like the cataclysm and stuff, but no, it could be anything. Like your character could not even give a damn about the cataclysm and just want to focus on like their life right now or whatever is happening, you know? I mean, that's the beauty of it all, right? You can make whatever story you want. Horrors. Oh wait, we didn't roll for this. Did we roll for this? We didn't. Wait, we didn't even read the other ones. Blah, blah, blah. Ascendancy, an advanced spacefaring empire, once ruled by the entirety of the Forge. Vaults of inscrutable purpose are all that remain to mark the Ascendancy's legacy, but those places are untethered from our own reality. Ascendancy vaults can appear spontaneously washed up like flotsam in the tides of time. Their gravity and atmosphere pay no heed to natural laws. Some are corrupted and ruined. Others are unmarred and intact. Wait, what? Deep in the Forge, the Ascendancy beacon has activated. The mysterious signal has confounded translation. Why are you sworn to seek out the source of the signal? What other people or faction opposes you? Biomechanical life forms we call the remnants, engineered by civilizations as weapons in a cataclysmic war, survive the death of their creators. That one. That's the one I want. That's the freaking. On scarred planets and within precursor vaults throughout the Forge, the remnants still guard ancient secrets and fight unending wars. Yeah, I kind of dig that. A xenoarchaeologist studying precursor vaults has discovered a powerful form of remnant. What is the nature of this being? What force seeks to take control of it? That's what I want. That's what I want. Biochemical life forms. Biomechanical life forms. That's the one. But we rolling. We're going all random just to see, you know? What can we create? 89. Oh well, that's the one. The remnants, huh? Have you had any notable encounters with precursor vaults, relics, or tech? If you're an expert in ancient lore and obscure facts, you might be a lore hunter. If you pick the bones of these forsaken places, you might be a scavenger. Hey, where's precursor? Precursors aren't on here? Oh wait, it's right here. Wait, that's precursors. Huh? Oh shoot. Oh my god, oh, wait, hold up. I was reading precursor the entire time. God damn it. I messed that one up. This is a perilous and often inhospitable galaxy that life finds its way. Yeah. Many sites and planets are infested by dreadful forge spawn. These aberrant creatures threaten to overrun other life in the galaxy. The forge spawn are hostile creatures born of the chaotic energies of this galaxy. Hundreds of abandoned or devastated outposts and derelict ships stand as testament to their dreadful power and cunning. Faction is said to be experimenting with forged spawn DNA to create a new biological weapon. Where are these dangerous tests being conducted? I really love this. This is I'm I'm definitely going to like write all my own stuff, but for now, just like not yet. I just want like a grasp of what's to come, type of thing. Life in the Forge was seeded and engineered by the Essentia, ancient entities who enact their inscrutable will in this galaxy. The Essentia are the architects of life within the Forge. These omniscient beings are rarely encountered and have powers and purpose beyond our comprehension. Some worship them, others resist or rebel against them, but trying to defy the will of the Essentia is like standing at the shore of an ocean to thwart the tide. They are inevitable. They are like the literal gods, but like they're unknown. Eccentric xenologist believes the genomes of life within the Forge don't just show commonalities. They are in fact a code message from the Essentia, but there are still significant gaps, and the truth may only be revealed with additional samples. What is your stake in this project? There's so much, so many things you could focus on. Could your character be focusing on like a big war between different factions? You focus on what happened to the people who the Exodus, where they come from. Oh, oh. Yeah, we roll it. 73. Essentia. Over eons, a vast number of civilizations rose and fell within the Forge. Today, the folk we call grubs, scavenger crews, and audacious explorers delve into the mysterious monuments and ruin of those ancient beings. Precursors. Biomechanical life forms become the death of their creators. I'm still going with that. Horrors. Put enough oil in a spacer and they'll tell you stories of ghost ships crewed by vengeful undead. It's nonsense. Within the Forge, space and time are as mutable and unstable as a flooding river. When reality can't be trusted, we are bound to encounter unsettling phenomenon. Yeah. Most insist that horrors aren't real. Spacers know the truth. When we travel the depths of the Forge, be wary. Some say we are cursed by those who did not survive the cataclysm. Some say we are cursed by those who did not survive the cataclysm. And the veil between the life and death is forever weakened. Supernatural occurrences and entities are especially common near a white dwarf star. These stellar objects, which spacers call ghost lights, are the decaying remnants of a dead star. A group of settlers established a home in an abandoned orbital station under the light of a red dwarf. The previous inhabitants were killed. Oh wait, did I read the other quests? You receive urgent distress calls from a ship stranded in the event horizon of a black hole. The ship itself is broken apart, a shattered hull trailing debris. There are no signs of life, and yet the ghostly messages persist. Ghost ships. A group of settlers established a home in an abandoned orbital station under the light of a white dwarf star. The previous inhabitants were killed in a raider attack years ago, but it seems the dead do not rest there. The people are plagued by constant mechanical issues, strange noises, and unsettling visions. The strange energies of the Forge give unnatural life to the dead. The Soul Binders are an organization sworn to confront these horrifying entities. The woken dead are a plague within the Forge. Some of these beings are benevolent or seek absolution, but most are hollowed and corrupted by death. They are driven by hate and a hunger for the warmth of life that is forever lost to them. The Soul Binders are dedicated to putting them to rest, whatever the cost. Rumors persist of a fleet of ghost ships, bound for settled domains. Who is said to lead this corrupted armada? Why do they seek revenge against the living? Have you experienced any supernatural encounters? If you specialize in battling undead or monstrous forces, you might be a slayer. If you have a supernatural connection to a spirit, you might be haunted. Haunted. Four. It's just stories. Nonsense. That's all it is. Ghosts? Never. I like the art. The art is great. Create your character. 30 minutes for this exercise. Hold up. Alright. Going by the complete randomness. Let's see what the heck. What did we just create? Interdimensional entities evade our reality. Titanic creatures of horrific power. Without warning, those implacable and enigmatic beings ravage our homeworld. We cannot stand against them. The last of our defenses destroyed. Our hope gone. Okay. Hide. We went to hide from these creatures. Okay, hold up. Alright, let's just try this. So let's just summarize what the heck we got here so far. Giant creatures attack homeworld, home galaxy. Okay. In the midst of cataclysm, our ancestors found a strange... Okay. Exodus. Escapes through... Moon Gate. Moon Gate to Iron Gates. Communities, dangers abound, but there's safety in numbers. Many ships and settlements are unified under the banner of one of the founder clans. Oh my god, each of the 5 founder clans under the name of the legacy of a leader who guided their people in a chaotic. Alright. Oh, whoa. Founder clans. Five clans founded. They are. Alright. 5 clans are founded. Exodus. Ship. Crew. People. They were. One. We're gonna go with family name. Way 9. Car clan. Next. Oh shoot. There we go. Wait, what? No. 51. Multiple pages. Oh Jesus. Takara clan. Uh 92. Bond clan. Yeah, alright. We ain't stopping. We're going for it. What is it? It's a mysterious savior mage just someone trying. Each of the 5 founder clans under the name and legacy of a leader. Founder clans. But like our settlement is ruled by, we'll go with the 5th one. So again, 42. Bridger. The Bridger clan. And the last one. That's mainly like unified with our own main 21. O'Brien clan. Yeah. All right. No, give another one. I feel like that one. Kara, Takara, Bond, Bridger, I can understand. O'Brien, come on. 16? Solus. Yeah, sure. Solus is pretty cool. Most unified under this clan. Galaxy. Iron. Everyone's sworn by iron. Iron vows sworn upon. What is it? What the remnants of the? Yeah. Remnants of hold to the ships. Many of our outposts were built. Wait, many of our outposts were built from the iron bones of the Exodus ships, given to survivors as remembrance. Generation to the next. Today, Ironsworn vows upon shards. Oh, I see. Okay. From long ago Exodus ships are now used. Shards now used for swearing on iron vows. Laws. Communities are bound under the terms of the covenant charter dash of the Exodus. Organization called the Keepers warned. Okay. Sworn to uphold those laws. The Keepers. Well, I'd like to imagine. Organization called the Keepers sworn to uphold those laws. Most settlements are still governed under the. That kind of that kind of contradicts with my community thing, huh? Unless it was the same 5 people that also swore an oath. Okay. It is bound to the covenant laws created by. Let's say Exodus founders. Well, passing down how would I say, like, their importance, their belief to the Keepers to uphold it. Yeah, sure. Communities, iron, laws, religion. 3 dominant religious orders. Oh my god. We got freaking clans and we got religion. It is too much. It is too much. Is there an oracle for this? All right. 3 dominant religious orders. I don't know. I can't think of any. Divides many. Then there could be like those that don't believe in any of it, right? People that believe Oh, it could be a religion that I don't know. What could they believe in? Maybe like the whole the cataclysm is like a myth and no one actually knows if it even happened or not. Next. Oh wait, music stopped. Magic. Why'd I highlight it? I didn't have to highlight it. Magic does not exist. Yeah, magic. Magic no exist. No magic. Communication and data. And so the main network system called we allow instantaneous communication and data sharing between ships and outposts. Okay, so like data is feasible to as well feasible to within systems, but like not you can't not between systems, but if it's in one system between systems. Oh, maybe you could have even like time it takes for data to transfer. Depends on distance of the receiver and transmitter or something like that. Time it takes depends on distance. AI. We no longer have access to advanced computer systems. Instead, we must rely on seers we call adepts. What the hell? This is a very expansive galaxy. What the hell? There's just so much going on. New AI systems rely on seers. For knowing things. Energy and forge. Disrupts advanced systems. Yeah, right. War. Maybe a war between the 4 clans, 5 clans. Yeah, I like that. War ends. The war of it ends between the 5 clans. on for power and belief. Oh, it's Metal Gear now. On what the original founder wanted. What the founders wanted. Like maybe one founder. Maybe like the person who commanded the Exodus ships and everything talked to these people and was like, "This man is all I want. A world of soldiers and AI. A world of no soldiers." Or something. And then the 5 clans upon the death of like that commander or something, the 5 people saw different beliefs of what this person wanted, and they divided into 5 founding clans with different beliefs. But I guess then some people made freaking religion. Maybe only 3 of the clans are religious. Yeah. Especially like the main one. War never ends between the 5 clans for power and belief with the original Exodus commander wanted. Yeah. Many wars. But I don't think they would be like wars on civilian planets, on uninhabited planets as like like a place for battle. Like their own like combat zone as combat zones fighting for territory. Hundreds of soldiers, advanced weaponry, wars raging on for centuries. Like it's just, but it's never like dirt. It's never a civilian planet, right? What the hell, life forms now? Oh shoot! Life in Ford was seeded and engineered by Essentia, ancient entities who intact their inscrutable will in this galaxy. Architects of life within the Forge. These omniscient beings are rarely encountered and have powers and purpose beyond our comprehension. Some worship them, others resist or rebel against them. But trying to defy the will of the Essentia is like standing at the shore of an ocean at war. The tide, they are inevitable. What the hell does that even mean? And engineered by the Essentia, ancient entities intact. Will in this galaxy. Life within the Forge. Really encounter what life? I guess like just creatures in general. The Essentia. Beings long before our time in the Forge. Life and unknown creatures. Life and unknown creatures of known and unknown creatures within the Forge. They were rarely seen or heard. Usually rumors. No. Usually fairy tales. Stories made up. Precursors. The biomechanical life forms we call the remnants, engineered by civilizations as weapons in a cataclysmic war, survive the deaths of their creators. On scarred planets and within precursor vaults throughout the Forge, the remnants still guard ancient secrets and fight unending wars. Damn, now we got freaking life forms. What if it's just the... Oh, okay, wait. Yeah, disrupts advanced systems. Making them go rogue, right? So, ancestors, upon settling in the Forge, recreate old human old human AI or something. Old human AI to old human AI. Ancestors upon settling in the Forge recreate AI from their home planet. Yeah, well, no, we're not doing a war. We're just doing a... They were created. Biomechanical life forms. Yeah, no. The war is only going to be between the clans. Forge energy later disrupts these AI humanoids. Similar AI humanoid plan. They're disrupt these AI beings and cause them to go rogue, and I guess how would I say ignore? What was the word? Rebel against humans. Causing a war between humanity and robots for the first time. Mini droids. They're across the galaxy. Or just, how about just remnants? How about androids? Lose the war. Some droids fought against humans. Others scattered across the galaxy. The forge in deep within the voids? Hold up. Yeah, deep within the void. It's unknown whether AI are still functioning to this day. Wow, I wrote a lot just for freaking precursors. Horrors. Put enough alcohol in a spaceship and they'll tell you stories. Oh. Stories of ghost ships. Spooky. Lamau. Alright, that's what we got. While also kind of like we copied from what we just a little bit of changes, but not really, not much. Giant, monstrous, celestial beings attack home galaxy. Exodus ships Escape through Moon Gate to Iron Gates. Iron Gates of the Forge. Five clans are found from the Exodus ship crewmates. Each Exodus ship captain. The Kara clan, Takara clan, Bond clan, Bridger clan, and Solus. 3 of these communities slowly grew their own religion and beliefs. Or could it be like, yeah, I guess. I don't know what the religions are. We'll figure them out. But many settlements were built long ago from many settlements built long ago. So what? Were built from long Exodus ships long ago. Shards and remnants now used to what? See, sir? What? To swear upon iron vows. Everyone's bound to the covenant law created by Exodus founders and passed down. Who then passed down their beliefs to keepers to uphold it. I don't know what the covenant laws are, but they are the laws. Three dominant religious orders that divide many. I don't know what the 3 religious orders are, but it seems like they were created from one from the Takara clan, and Solus clan. There's no magic in this. Not in this. No magic. Data sharing and communication is feasible to planets within systems. No, feasible to between planets and ships within a system, but not between systems. Time it takes for data to transfer depends on distance between the receiver and the transmitter. So if it's like, I don't know, one end of the system to the other, it'll probably take a day at least. No AI systems. We have basic things like we a calculator or whatever, but nothing AI. Rely on seers for knowing things. I don't know about that. It's to know things. To know things, but they sound crazy. Talks about visions and seeing the future. Energy and Forge disrupts advanced systems, making them go rogue. Yeah. War never ends between the 5 clans for power and belief on whether the original founders wanted. Yeah, here we go. War never ends between the 5 clans for power and belief. For what the founders wanted. Many wars on uninhabited planets as combat zones fighting for territory. Hundreds of soldiers, advanced weaponry, and wars raging on for centuries. Sentient beings long ago over time creating life. Okay. Rarely seen or heard, usually stories made up. Precursors, ancestors upon sailing the forage chain. Similar AI humanoids from their home planet. Home planet. What? Ancestors upon sailing. These AI droids were used for building settlements and I don't know, protecting people from the unknown, maybe like creatures, unknown life forms. Strong forge energy later disrupts human beings. Cosmic Rowan rebel against humans. Some droids have fought against humans, others scattered across the forge deep within the void. It's unknown whether those AI are still functioning to this day. The question is, what do we really want to focus on? Quest starter idea. I feel like something between our character coming upon like stumbling upon like a signal from a rogue AI in the from the past. Maybe it's old. It's old data that maybe took centuries to come across or something to reach our system, and then maybe that leads to like the founders and stuff. Yeah, why not? Something like that. Something like because maybe our person is good at machinery, but or no, we scavenge. Oh, what about we're scavenging? Yeah, like on scavenging a only planet. No. Upon coming across a an abandoned warship from one of the clans. You dock to its you dock to a ship and scavenge inside for materials and goods. You then notice from the darkness, you notice the shimmering light from I don't know, like a distress beacon, like a How about? When coming across an abandoned warship from one of the clans, you dock onto the ship and scavenge inside for materials and goods. While scavenging in the dark, you notice glimmering light, a shimmering light coming from one of the control panels. It's a distress call. You hear not human words. But machinery on the other side. Yeah. Like distress call from from AI? That would make sense. Why are we so curious? Maybe our character is just wants to like help the people, you know? Why are they coming across this abandoned warship? Maybe home settlement low on supplies. And we're good at scavenging. Scavenging? Scavenging and staying hidden. Maybe this is one of the warships from one of the combat zones. Oh yeah. Maybe like days after. Yeah, sure. Warship from battle years ago. Nah. But why would they help? No. Or it could be human. What if it's hear human words? They sound muffled and almost fake. Artificial? I want to say artificial while saying, AI. Muffled and almost what's the word? What's that word? Distorted. I'm muffled. Scratchy or something? Almost distorted. Maybe. Hmm. It must be a settlement. Need. You want to help them. I mean, it'd just be a star request, right? There's many vows. You can have multiple vows, right? Can you have multiple vows? Vows versus progress. I guess, hold up. Okay, after reading some stuff, I see. So this would just be a starter quest, but wouldn't be the vow. I guess the vow would... Or I guess it could be the vow. I don't know. Either way. I think that's it. 2 hours in. You got a basic idea of this world. Basic idea of humans attacked from giant monsters. Travel through Moon Gate to the Forge. Founders, captains of the Exodus ships. Create 5 clans. I don't know why. Maybe there's a reason. Metal Gear or something. Clans. But also swear oath to the Covenant law and the laws down to the keepers to make sure everyone upholds it. Ancestors make AI go rogue, AI war between humans, war between humans and AI. Scatter across the forge. Yeah. Then nothing much, right? Oh, I forgot about the medicine part. Shoot. Medicine. There you go. Rig doctor is helping those in need while... Yeah. Forges. Life forms forged by the sentia beings long ago before humans showed up. Humans traveled. How do you create 5 clans but also sort of make AI to protect and create settlements. There you go, rogue. AI scour across the forge. Centuries later. War breaks between 5 clans. Spreading the different sectors of the forge. Not even sectors. What were the systems? War breaks loose between the 5 clans, between the different systems of the forge. Yeah. Oh, advanced weaponry, soldiers, non-stop war for decades, centuries. That's about it. It's interesting because it's like, who are these who are these giant monsters? What is this gate that appeared? What life forms? What are these essentia? A freaking oath? What is the covenant law? And how do you know when you when you break it? I don't know. It's all made up. It's all wacky and funky, but sure, why not? This is the world. This is the forge. This is the Starforged. The giant celestial beings travel through moon gates of the forge. Life forms created in the forge was sent to beings long for human travel there. Kind of the Exodus create 5 clans, but also swear oaths to fill in the past and keep it and hold it. This is to make AI to protect and create settlements. Yeah, go rogue. War between humans and AI. AI scatter across the forge. Centuries later, war breaks loose between the 5 clans, fighting in different systems of the forge. Advanced weaponry, soldier, non-stop war for centuries. For centuries. And I guess yeah. Oh, I guess communication. But that's it. That was the forge. Alright. I guess next time we will make the character. I don't know what. Kinda wanna go with like a scavenger person that like is fascinated with machinery or something. Character sheet assets. Alright. Next time we will create a character. Oh, Boba.